Falls here, Hadlow fires! Oh, what a finish from Jamie Hadlow! And Kahaiba FC have struck early, and he is back at Blacksmith's Oval, scoring in a semi-final. Now Hadlow heads it on. Rufo, Hadlow going, Rufo's lost it, Jamie Hadlow scores! Kahaiba FC are in front 2-0. It's another away goal, and they've gone straight to the Belmont-Swansea bench to let them know about it. Now Harvey takes off, he's been good today in that first half, and now Marcus skips inside. Marcus, Harper's there, it's a good finish, Mitch Harper for Belmont-Swansea. The captain takes it with the left foot, Shearer, oh what a finish! Joel Shearer has made it 2-0 on the day, and Belmont-Swansea are level on aggregate. From the corner, Gazzard whips it in. They've got options. Rufo, it's in. I think it's in. Is it? Is it? It is. Belmont-Swansea are in front. It's Danny Rufo. It's Danny Rufo, and Josh Rufo's going mental. They're in front in extra time. Danny Rufo again. I'm ticking away. They've got to score. Kahaiba, he gets it in there. Belmont-Swansea's headed away. They've done it. They've done it again. Belmont-Swansea United are going to the grand final. But this is Dan Yaxley down the sideline. It's in the middle. Lee Ashton scores. And Cooks Hill are 3-0 up before half time. And that is an ultimate hammer blow. Now here they come again, early in the second half. They've got to score, it is, it's Cal Lewis, Cooks Hill, they will win the grand final. It doesn't matter how long there is now, there's no stopping them today. It's 4-0 and it is game over, just like that. Cooks Hill United have won the grand final. And they have done it in pure domination. Alright, hello and welcome. Happy New Year to everybody watching this. This is our first proper video of 2018. A year ago, January 11th, I was up at Tanambit on a very, very hot afternoon talking to the Fortin Redbacks. So here we are a year later, we're kicking off our 2018 coverage out here at beautiful Blacksmiths. Probably an upgrade on Tanambit, no offence to anyone from up those parts, but it's a beautiful afternoon here, it's nice and cool. And we're going to be talking to Belmont-Swansea United, of course, who last year were again grand finalists and again beaten on the big day. So one of the questions I will be asking is how they intend on going one further this year and bringing back the first piece of New FM first grade silverware to this club since the 80s. So well, let's get into it. I hope you enjoy it. Again, Happy New Year and welcome to what is another very, very big year here on Newysports, starting right here, right now at Blacksmith's Oval. I'm here with Benny Parmenter, the goalkeeper for Belmont-Swansea United. First of all, mate, how's 2018 going so far?
It's going good, mate. It's a bit hectic at the moment. We're just doing a lot of running and a bit of ball work. A lot of work on the ball still, but yeah, it's pretty hard at the moment. But it'll only get easier as the season goes on. Yeah, it's good stuff. Very known Jets personality in the fan. How's Bay 1 and this season? Obviously, it's been very enjoyable. Yeah, that's it. We've been trying to get that going like that for a long time now, so it's good to see everyone showing up each week and having a good time. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Has there been probably a crazier game you've played in UFM first grade than the second semi-final last season on a windy day at Kahaiba? No, definitely not. Like, we knew we could do it before the game, but as you said, like, we were just thinking positive at that stage. But no, there was nothing. Just the wind, the power of the wind, and that you could only really score one way. We just got lucky and held out. So that was a great day. I've never played in a game crazier than that. That's for sure. Yeah. The next week, obviously, it was the opposite feeling. The grand final was a tough day out. What was learnt that day for Belmont-Swansea? I think we all were asleep for the first half that day, to be honest. So, yeah, I'd rather not talk about that, really. That's in the past now, but it was a good thing anyway. As I said, it was my first year back in a decade playing at this level, so I was just happy to be there in the end. But I'm sure we'll make up for it this year.
Yeah. You got Keegan Pulik here from New Lambton, a bit of competition for the goalkeeper spot. You will obviously try and propel each other to new heights.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Look, Keegan's a good mate of mine. He's also at all the Jets games with us and that. I met him through there, so it's good to have him here on board and keep me fighting for my spot, I suppose. But yeah, I'm sure his legs are going to last a lot longer, so we'll see how we go. Yeah.
All right, you obviously like a bit of fun. How's the culture here at Belmont-Swansea? You know, it's obviously football's the main thing, but it's a team that like going and having drinks and being a real social sort of football club.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's why I play here. I'm a laid-back person, and yeah, it's just a good vibe down there. Everyone likes to party. Everyone likes to stick in when we play, so as long as they don't get mixed up, I suppose everyone's having a good time. It's good stuff.
Yeah. The ups and downs of goalkeeping. I noticed the 3 games you played against Cooks Hill last year, 6-2 loss, which was a tough day. 1-0 win here, and then the 4-0 loss. Is it a tough position to play goalkeeping? You know, some weeks I guess you just got to get your head up for the next game.
That's it, mate. It is when you haven't played. I haven't played for a long time, and that first game against Cooks Hill was yeah, that was a bit of a baptism of fire. But the grand final, there's no excuse for the grand final, but that's goalkeeper, mate. We play in that position for a reason. We love the challenge, but yeah, it's just a bit of a shit position sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything's on you.
I spoke to you at the Jets the other night. I think you might have had a beer or two, but you said that 2018 might be your last season. Do you know if it's your last season? Do you plan on going ahead, or you just see how it goes for now?
We'll see how it pans out, mate. Just see how the body holds up and that, but I'm really enjoying it, so who knows, mate. I'm not going to make that decision just yet, but yeah, I've talked about it for a long time, but I always seem to come back and play somewhere, so yeah, see what happens.
All right. Thank you, mate. Best luck for the season.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too. I'm here with Reeves, one of the new recruits here at Belmont-Swansea. First of all, mate, how's it feel to be here? And obviously you got some family connections already at the club.
Yeah, mate, well, it's great. Really good to be here. Knew a few of the boys before I came over and said good things said about the club. So, yeah, obviously my brother gave me good raps as well. So, yeah, good. Happy to be here.
You've joined a long list of players who have made the move from Wallsend to Belmont-Swansea. Is it good to have a lot of familiar faces out here?
Yeah, mate. It makes it much easier to settle in, and even some of the new boys really welcoming. It's really good culture in this club. I can really tell after a few sessions. Yeah. And yeah, it's good.
The direction this club's heading in, are you excited about being a part of a club on the move? I guess 2 grand finals in a row and looking to build on that.
Yeah. Well, as you said, there's been here last 2 grand finals. As most people could see throughout the last couple of years, they've been one of the best clubs in Newcastle and UFM. So, yeah, I think the aim for this year in all grades is to get the grand final. And hopefully we can win all of them.
There's a lot more experience in this squad probably than what Wallsend did have last year, at least with championship winners like Gazzard and whatnot. But is it good to sort of have that extra experience behind you?
Yeah, definitely. All the older guys in this club are really welcoming. As you said, they've played NPL and all the top grades, and even some of the young kids these days are just whipping around, killing it. They're like 17, 18-year-olds. So I think as a whole, the club's moving forward really well. Yeah.
You're looking to prove yourself here and sort of have a fresh start after making the move over?
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed my time at Wallsend, but yeah, I decided to come over and test myself a bit more, and there's some quality players here, and I was just saying to a few of the boys that the squad depth's going to be really hard to make it in the first grade, but that's what you want with the club moving forward. You want that competitiveness. And yeah.
What do you feel like the rivalry will be with Wallsend? Obviously this club has had a few matches within the grand final, and 9-0 last year was a very tough day for Wallsend Football Club, so I imagine that first game's going to be something to watch.
Yeah, I think just off the top of my head, there's probably about 7 or 8 players that played for Wallsend over the last couple of years. So, I keep in touch with a few of the Wallsend boys, and I'm sure to be a tough game, but sure to be friendly as well.
Yeah, lots of competitions for spots out here. Obviously, you've got Danny Rufo and Corey Wilson, those sort of guys that are pretty high-class defenders. So, do you see yourself testing yourself to try and get to that level?
Yeah, well, hopefully. Like you got Cookie, Corey, Danny, Steele. There's a whole lot of defenders in this squad that have played a lot of high levels, but hopefully still kind of youngish. So hopefully I can push it and train with them and see where I can go.
Yeah. All right, thanks, mate. Good luck
No
with the
worries.
season.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
I'm here with Chris Gazzard from Belmont-Swansea United. Gaz, first of all, how's things going in 2018 so far?
It's been good, mate. We've only just started on Monday, so always takes a while to get going. Some of the older boys, especially in the squad, but it's looking promising. Everyone's looking forward to the year, and obviously we've got expectations again, which we'd like to live up to, and we probably aim to do one better than last year, mate.
Yeah. What you were here to Bell Swans last year? Didn't get a chance to actually ask you about that after leaving Wallsend. Obviously, you've got a long friendship that goes back with Mick Stafford.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've went to school with Staff along with Mitch Cook, so us three travelled together. So yeah, we go back, mate. So I'm enjoying that part of football now, being able to play with my mates again after dropping down from NPL.
Yeah. You have a strong belief in Josh Rufo, obviously being together at Wallsend, and of course his backroom staff here at the club. They're doing a very good job committee-wise and as well as on the field. Definitely.
It's my impressions have been really good of this club. We've got a lot of people that work very hard off the field, and it makes our job easy. We just basically turn up and have fun and play, mate. And there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and definitely the players appreciate it, mate.
Yeah. Will it be good to play alongside Dave Hodgson again after a year away? Obviously looking to replicate past success together.
Yeah, that's right. Hodjo is a great person to have around a club and a team. He's got a good sense of humour, and he's a bit of a clown sometimes, which is it's good for, he bonds the boys together. So, and he's obviously a very clever player, mate. He's moving on in age, but
he still knows how to use it.
Still very clever, mate. Yeah, his mind's still very young, so I think he'll be a big addition for us this year.
It's exciting to see a lot of talented youngsters coming through here, and obviously paving the way for them. There's a lot out there tonight that are moving up from 19s to the senior squad.
Definitely, mate. Yeah, we've got a good mix. There's a few boys that are well into their 30s, and we've got the young crew now that are coming through and giving us that, youthful presence, the legs and the running and the motivation and the freshness. So it's a good mix, mate. And they're good boys too. They're all got level heads on their shoulders, mate. So it's they've got a big future.
What are you expecting from the new FM comp in 2018? A bit of improvement. You said off camera you haven't really kept too much up to date on the player movement, but you've got to expect some clubs will be moving up.
Definitely, mate. I think everyone aims to improve every year. I think just in general in football there's more kids playing every year, which means there's more players at our age. So NPL's getting stronger and League One's getting stronger. So there's no easy games anymore, which is great, and it's very competitive, and I think it will be, it'll be tight for the top 4 spots again. Yeah. As you said, Southie have improved, and I think obviously Cooksville and Kyle will be strong again, so it'll be very, very competitive. Yeah,
you're looking to play in your 4th straight New FM Grand Final. I don't know if anyone can claim that. Hodjo did have a bit of a streak going until last year, but obviously you've had 2 Grand Final wins and a loss. Obviously the loss feels a lot worse. Are you looking to go one better this year?
Yeah, definitely. I think we'd like to rectify last year in a way. We were very disappointed in the way we played last year. We never really came out of the sheds, to be honest. Like Cooksville were very good, but we were disappointed after the game because we knew we could have done better than that. So we've got that motivation this year to get there again and obviously get the result this time. Yeah. All right, mate. Well, best of luck for the season. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Cheers, mate.
All right, I'm here with Cameron Lodge from Bell Swans. First of all, mate, how's things going?
Yeah, not too bad. Keeping fit, so that's what you want in pre-season. So
playing 2017 Grand Final, obviously disappointment of losing on the big day. Gazzard just said the team didn't really show up the way they wanted to. Is there a real ambition to right the wrongs this year?
Yeah, of course. Like we're a team that doesn't want to come second. We always want to be on top. So we're motivated more than ever. So we want to win that top prize this year. So we're all buzzing. So
Was 2017 a good year for you, continuing on obviously from a pretty solid impact in first grade in 2016, getting more game time and getting more chances?
Well, personally, like the first half of the season, I don't know, it was a bit how you going, but second half of the season, I know we made some changes in the team and then started enjoying a lot more with the boys, and as you saw, like all the results shown, so like I think we won, I don't know, was it 11 in a row or something, second half of the season, so we're on a good run then, so yeah.
Having a lot of championship winning experience, obviously Gazzard and Dave Hodgson joining the club now, Cookie, these guys have all won the title, so does that bring a lot to the club? Yeah,
it does. Experience in youth is key, as you've seen like the big teams. They mix really well together, and I think that's one thing we're missing in the grand final last year. I think you just need that mixture of youth and experience, so I think that will do well this year. So.
You seem to be one of the many players that I guess enjoyed Josh Rufo's constant hammering from the sideline. He's a person who really wants to drive his players to play at their very best.
Yeah, he reminds me of Pep Guardiola, I guess. Just all that sort of motivated and yelling and stuff, but no, it's a good coach. It's good bringing him in here, and it's a good vibe. I feel like it's going to be a good year this year.
Is it good to see a young brigade coming through? Obviously there's a few out there tonight, Swain and those sort of guys that have come up from the 19s. You're expecting a few of them to play some first grade this year? Yeah,
I reckon they'll get minutes. Like, it's good to see some of those boys come up, because like I was in 2016, I was part of that 19s team, that 19s group, so it's good to see the boys come up and play obviously senior football, so it's good to play with them again.
Well, best of luck for the season, mate. Catch up soon.
Cheers.
Alright, I'm here with Mitch Harper from Belmont-Swansea. First of all, mate, how did 2017 end up for you? Obviously, I guess a frustrating start at Charlestown City before you moved here, and getting some chances here, and probably had a very good year.
Enjoyed my time at Belmont, obviously. Charlestown, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Well, I thought I could go back there and play, but limited chance, didn't really click. So I thought about giving it away, but then Josh Hawley said come have a run. So come have a run, it's been alright.
Scoring a goal in last year's second semi-final, I spoke to Ben Parmenter earlier, he said it was one of the craziest games he's ever played in. The resiliency the side showed on that day was quite something.
The boys put in that day. We probably played our grand final that day, to be honest. And it was good. One of the better wins I've been involved in, for sure. Rufo got us all fired up, ready to go, and there was no way we were going to lose that game. The way the way we lost the week before, we were pretty dirty on it, and there's no way we were going to lose that game.
I did my research. You were involved in Valentine's squad for 2015, the grand final. What was the difference between that run to the grand final with Valo and the one here with Bell Swans?
Well, I think that was a pretty good Valo team. It was one of the better teams that would have been in the New FM for a while, I reckon. And we were a pretty good team. Disappointed not to get the grand final, but our goal for the year was to get promotion, which we did. And both great teams.
A lot of local influence in this side. Obviously, players that have played for Velo, Swansea locals, Belmont locals. There's a lot of East Lake sort of influence on this side, which is something that staff and them really pride themselves on.
A lot of the boys here are mates from. Pretty much everyone here's played with someone somewhere along the line. And just found our way here. It's a good club. As you'll see, most people that come here seem to stay. They look after you. Everyone's nice. It's a good feel.
Josh Rufo obviously has a high demand for his players and his will, as you said, to win that semi-final. He's a coach that just wants to win every single game, so is that sort of infectious, I guess?
Obviously disappointed at the start of the year and changed a few things around. A few players started coming back. And then a few of the older heads which reinstalled that winning mentality. And once we got a taste for it, we didn't like giving it up too easy, which I hope will be the same this year.
Last question, what would be the selling point of playing here at Bell Swans?
For me, it's the first club up on the way from the coast.
Yeah.
So I'm from the coast and that's probably the closest, but all jokes aside, it's a good team. Good bunch of boys, and I think we'll be hoping to do well this year. Hopefully we'll be pushing for semis, if not higher.
Yeah.
So it's a good to turn up, expect to win, and do our best to do that.
Yeah.
It's a good feel.
All the very best, mate, for this year, and thanks for chatting.
Thank you.
I'm here with Corey Wilson from Swans. First of all, how are things so far in 2018, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, had a nice break over Christmas and New Year's and back into it.
Yeah. Staying with the club this year, is there a point to prove, I guess, after losing the grand final? Obviously, staff and them probably wouldn't want to talk about it, but the players, I guess, there'd be a real hunger to go one better and right the wrongs.
Yeah. Losing back to back isn't real fun, so
yeah,
it's a bit of ambition there. Good to get Cooks Hill first round. Be a good game. Can't wait for that one.
The disappointment of a grand final loss after such a dramatic comeback, I guess. Mitch Harper just said he's probably played the grand final that day at Kahaiba.
Yeah, pretty much. It seems that way. We were come from a few down, and then it was a nice big high, and then low, losing the grand final.
There's a real Valentine sort of influence around here. A lot of locals, but players that have played for the Phoenix, and that's boosted by the arrival of Reese Newton.
Yeah, big Rico. I used to play first grade down at Valor with him for a couple of years. Good mate of mine, and a good player.
What was it like playing alongside the experienced Dan Rufo last year? Did you learn a lot from him?
Yeah, learned how to tackle. Jams a few blokes, so that's pretty good. And he's a big lad, so yeah.
Benny Parmenter in goals behind you, obviously, I'd describe him as unorthodox.
Yeah, mad as a month of Sundays.
Has it been enjoyable having him as the first grade keeper for I guess, as the grand final, and obviously had Matt Redmond here last year as well, but Benny staying here and Keegan joining up, is there seemingly some competition for that goalkeeper position?
Yeah, they're both good keepers and a very good tussle for first grade spots, and a bit of a bummer to see Redo's not come back. He's a good bloke. So.
Yeah. You're expecting improvement from opposition attacks this year. Obviously, there's some rumours of NPL players dropping down, as there is every year. I guess you'll be looking to refine your game.
Yeah, I'll probably have to improve. I'm a bit of a lumberer, so these fast blokes might get around me, but no, it's good for the comp. It's growing and getting better. So
yeah. I guess I had this question written down. We've already talked about it. Is winning either the premiership or championship the end goal for 2018?
Yeah, we'll do the double. It'd be nice, but I'll take either one.
Yeah. All right, mate. Well, the very best of luck. Thanks for chatting.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
I'm here with Keegan Pulik, one of the new signings here at Belmont-Swansea. First of all, how's it feel to be at a new club?
Look, it's different. I mean, I've been around a few clubs, but it's the first time I've really moved from a new FM club to a new FM club, so it's good. Met the lads. Club culture's pretty good, so loving it so far. So take it how it comes.
Yep. Yeah. Do you have any connections here that brought you to the club?
Not connections as such. Like I'm mates with a few of the boys. I've mates with Cam Lodge, Will McMaster, Lukey Lethbridge.
Yeah.
But midway through the season, when we played them last year at Alder Park, Joshy hit me up after the game, said, "I want you next year." Nothing really came of it. And then, sort of semi-finals time, I'd sort of made my decision of where I wanted to be next year.
Yep.
And so I just, I'll see if we can make it happen. And lucky enough, Joshy was able to make it happen, and I've been able to come out here, and it's been awesome.
Yeah. The direction this club's heading in, obviously 2 grand finals in a row. You're excited about possibly playing semi-final football in first grade New FM?
Look, it's been a while since I played a semi-final, so it's been 4 years since I played semi-finals.
Yeah.
So look, I'm more than keen to get out there and hopefully win it with the boys, because the club deserves it. They've been up there for the last 3 years, so
yeah.
Just if we can bring one home, I know the club itself will just go absolutely mental about it. So
oh yeah, I think they'd have to close down the Pelican RSL for a few days.
Oh, more than a few days, mate. We'll mix it up. We'll go the Arana as well.
Oh, okay.
Just a couple of sponsor drops in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the ultimate goal. I'd love to seal my spot first grade. Obviously, Benny's going to be tough competition, but yeah, look, if I can play finals and semis and grand finals, and if we can win one, that'd be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you mentioned Benny. Obviously, you two know each other from NCL, Bay 1 Terrace. The Jets going very well. Benny, he's a little bit different from a Jets match day to training tonight.
Look, he showed up a bit late, so yeah, he's usually on time to the Jets games. But yeah, no, look.
If there's beer involved, I think he'd be on time.
Well, I'm sure we can sneak a few in. But no, yeah, no, I've known Benny for a while now. But yeah, Benny's awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, very good goalkeeper. A little bit more unorthodox in his style as well, so it makes it a little bit harder for me to compete with.
Yeah.
But look, I'm good mates with him, which makes it even better. So if either of us go away or one of us is injured or whatever, we know the other one can do a good job in return for it.
Yeah. Is it good to sort of have that competition for spots? Obviously, New Lambton last year sort of battled and tried to get that first grade spot, and I guess in and out first 23s, and it probably will be the same here. I guess goalkeepers, or it's all about pushing each other to new heights. Yeah, well,
last year was a bit of a funny situation with Coxie coming in midway through the season. Then I've played when Coxie's gone down injured. I've got 2 out of 3 man of the matches, and stupid me got suspended. But I was in a position where it didn't really matter how well I played. I wasn't going to play first grade. Just the way that team was built around was Coxie was always going to be number 1, and we were sort of on the outer from the out go. So, look, I understand that was how Pax wanted that to go. I took it on the chin. Not much you can do. Yeah. And I was in and out playing on the field more than anything in 23s. So. Yeah, and then almost died in the last round, but yeah, that's one of those things. No hard feelings towards New Lambton, but I had to get out. It was a toxic environment for me to play. I wasn't enjoying it anymore, so. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Last question, you're looking forward to round 1, obviously Cooks Hill, probably, I guess that set the bar the last year in UFM, and that will be a tough test, and obviously you weren't involved with the grand final, but this club will be looking for revenge from what happened on that day at Magic Park. Look, if I survive Athletics Field after last year's visit there, I'll be more than happy. Last year I sort of had a bit of a hospital trip after it. But obviously with the club, like on grand final rematch, it's what you dream of in round 1. Yeah. Obviously I didn't play Cooks Hill first grade last year through injury and obviously going to hospital. But yeah, look, I'm keen for it. Hopefully I can be pushing first grade by that stage. Yeah. We've got a couple of trial games coming up, so hopefully I can prove to the club I'm worth it, but I'm not here round 2, so that's not great. But yeah, I'd love grand final rematches. The derby, in a sense, really. Yeah. And Cooks Hill, I'd love to beat them. Yeah. Well, very best of luck for the season, mate. Sweet. Cheers, mate. I'm here with Josh Hall from Belmont-Swansea United. First of all, your thoughts on how 2017 went for Bell Swans. Obviously didn't end the way you wanted it to, but a pretty successful year.
Yeah, definitely. Probably didn't think it would be where we were at the start of the year. Just kept chipping away, and I think probably in the 2 years that I've been here, that's what the club's been about, I guess. Yep. Happy to get there, but yeah, hopefully third time lucky.
Yeah. Is there an excitement ahead of the new season? Obviously it just started back for this year, but there's a few new faces and some exciting new faces.
Yeah, definitely. Gone up another level, which is good. I think the league in general's gone up again. Probably this year, just trying to step it up another level in terms of professionalism, training, attitude, culture. So yeah, definitely exciting. Looking forward to it.
I've got to fact check this, but you played for Valentine, yes?
Yeah, yep.
So you're one of many ex-Valo players here.
Yeah, long time ago.
And there's another one here, Reese Newton, obviously signing up.
Yep. Yeah, very handy player. I think we had an eye on him last year, but I think some mates and a little bit more of a fun league took him away. But definitely, if he gets his head switched on and wants to play, I think he'll surprise a few people in the league.
Yeah. Changed tactics halfway during the season. Sort of last year was a tough start, but you sort of lost Teague Marcus, but Dave Hodgson coming in as more of a hold-up player that he can do a lot, off the ball, and I guess it's going to be a challenge to sort of adapt to his style rather than Marcus's explosiveness up front.
Yeah, definitely. I've never had the privilege of playing with Ojo, I guess, so that's one thing that I'll look forward to. Yeah, a different style but may suit us. So I guess we relied on Marcus for goals, and if that didn't happen, we sometimes looked a bit wasn't sure where the goals were going to come from. So
yeah,
I think with Ojo we'll probably bring other players into the equation as well, which would be good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. I think it adds a dynamic that will probably suit us. And in terms of the tactics, yeah, probably shifted it, and I think now we sort of know what Rufo wants. It should work again.
Yeah. Trying to aim for a mixture of youth and experience here. Obviously you got some strong depth in 2018.
Yeah, I don't know if you plan to do it, but it's probably worked out that way. Average age seems to keep going up, but a few of them will bring it down, which is good. So yeah, if you know, before a proper ball's kicked, a lot of people say you want that mix. So
yeah,
yeah, I think we've definitely got that.
Is there excitement ahead of round one? Obviously, when the draw came out, you saw Cooks Hill round one. There's a bit of feeling there for revenge.
Yeah, I try to keep out of it, but yeah, definitely. I guess that game you want to start strong. Away from home is going to be interesting. So I think if we get something out of the game, it would be good. Anything can happen though. So round one, every team's raring to go, and still got a while to go. So yeah, definitely something that we've already got off on the board there. So
yeah. Last question. Obviously, you got trials coming up. I didn't know before I got here tonight, but you are playing some NPL sides in the coming weeks, so that will be a tough test for this side.
Yeah, chasing a few shadows, I think. So definitely get us fit. I think a few eyebrows are raised, but it'll be good. Edgy, we played them last year. Actually, had a good hit out. So yeah, it's just fitness and trying to probably try a few players in positions and yeah, like anyone probably can't read too much in the results, but unless we win, of course.
Very best of luck, mate. Catch up during the season.
Thanks, mate.
I'm here with David Swain from Belmont-Swansea United, one of a few 19s players moving up to the senior squad this year. You excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty keen for the new season.
Yeah.
Be good stepping up and playing with the senior squad. So, keen for a good season.
Disappointment of losing last year's 19s grand final. Obviously, I've been talking to first graders all night, but that was a very disappointing loss for the club that day.
Yeah, it was. It was a shame because we were playing good. Didn't lose many games during the season, and it was just pretty devastating to lose the grand final.
Yeah.
I wasn't even playing, but I was alongside, injured for the last couple of months, but yeah, it was not too good.
Yeah. You're one of a few locals out. I'd say a few. There's a lot of locals out here playing for Bell Swans. It's good to have that sort of culture, you know, players, you know, in and away from football.
Yeah, it's great because like we all play soccer together, we're all mates, all live around the local area, so we can hang out afterwards and we all know each other, so that's good club culture.
Having already asked about the mates, we'll skip that one. The belief the club have shown in some of the players coming through, obviously I was just talking about Shooter off camera, he's a highly rated here as one of the upcoming youngsters here, and I guess that's good to have the club's backing.
Yeah, it's good. They always want to push all the juniors up and always give them a run. Like even last year, they were putting most of us in the 23s and giving us a run and getting used to it, and always trying to push the younger ones up.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting 23 squad, having that mixture of youth and a few experienced heads in there.
Yeah, it will be. All the older guys are great, always telling you what to do, and I know they just got that talking on the field non-stop and pushing us all. So it's good having the older ones.
Yeah, well, very best of luck for 2018, mate.
Alright, thanks for that.
Last interview of the night here at Belmont-Swansea tonight. I'm here with Mick Stafford, the assistant coach. First of all, how's things going in 2018?
Yeah, good, mate. We've just started second session, so good numbers tonight. I think there was 26 blokes here, and a really good session. Enjoyed it.
The rise of this club in recent years, obviously, you've come from sort of a mid-table team to being one of the top 4 contenders each year. Are you proud to see that here at Bell Swans?
To be honest, I think the guys that are here before did a really good job, and they made the semis most years.
Yeah.
They're always in the top 4. It was a different competition, but yeah, it's been good the last 2 years. You know, making the semis and getting the grand final, and we'll just continue that hopefully.
Yeah. As a real, obviously losing the grand finals wasn't nice, but I guess there's an aim to go one further this year.
Yeah, definitely, but I'd rather lose the grand final than not make one. So
yeah,
take the good with the bad. We enjoyed the day, enjoyed the stuff after it, and it was a good year. Both years are good, so
yeah,
it doesn't really matter, mate. It's in the past now, and we'll just move forward to this year.
Is this club really building a strong local presence here and bringing forward some youngsters? Obviously, just spoke to David Swain, who's again one of the locals that are coming through here. Is that good to see?
Yeah, it is. That's the main reason. Like, I'm a local, and there is a good, healthy base of locals here, and guys from surrounding areas like Warners Bay, Reese Newton from Warners Bay, and Hawley and Harps from just down the coast. So that sort of is local to us, and the young guys coming through are good. Swainy, Ned Gain.
See you, Mick.
I see you boys, have a good one. Yeah, and that's what it's about, and it's also about the younger guys in the 19 scene, experience and quality in the first grade, and learning off that as well.
Yeah. Obviously last year was the first year working with Josh Rufo. Was it, I guess it was a learning curve, and the competitiveness that he brings is probably second to none.
Yeah, we've been mates since we were kids, so it was good. It was really enjoyable. Me and Josh are good mates.
Yep.
He's ultra competitive. I think I am as well, but he's next level. He loves the game, and I think he brings out the best in people around him through his commitment and attitude.
Yeah.
And what he's brought to this place in professionalism, and you can see the changes already. It's only going to move forward and take the club in the right direction.
Yeah. Is this club really proud of the resiliency that it showed during last year's semi-final series? Obviously, you started the season, I guess, out of form as well. So this side's one that just don't back down. They just always rise up to the challenge.
Yeah, sort of a working class area, and we thrive on the committee. Guys like Tony Lethbridge, Shooter, Dave Reed, the Gain family, and and the McMasters. Like, they spend all their time here, working to get this place like it is. It's not that hard for guys to go out and show a bit of heart, a bit of ticker, to get some results. And like, it's credit, the club's been around for a long time, and it's always been a hard team to play. They've always been a hard-working team, and it's credit to everyone that's been here for the last 25, 30 years, and hopefully we can continue that attitude and get some results.
You mentioned the committee. I guess it'd be a chance to mention some sponsors in this video. Obviously, Pelican RSL, the Oriana, jumping on board as well. There's a few others. The sponsors here are local sponsors and really get behind the club. Yeah,
the RSL, the Oriana's come on board, which will be good venue. Fusion Civil have been massive for us. Dave Reed, Brick Lane, the Butchers. They're not major. We're not rolling in money, mate.
But it's all about the community getting behind this football club.
It is, like guys throwing a couple of $1,000 here and there and coming to watch a game and enjoying themselves. Like, we're not Manchester City or anything, but you can sort of see that, it's a hard-working place and everyone works hard together on the field.
Losing Tegan Marcus obviously was a bit of a hit, but gaining Dave Hodgson might have to change your tactics a little bit, but he brings a hell of a lot of experience and goals.
Yeah. We didn't really lose Marcus. I think the main goal we got Marcus here, we promised him that we could help him get him to NPL, and I hope other players can see that. 1 year here, he's up Western now, and that's what it's about. He worked really hard and he deserves it. Getting Hodjo here, that's great. It's a massive coup for us. It's a long drive from Adamstown, but he's happy to do it. Yeah. I think to be with some guys that he knows, they know a lot about football, and he wants to be around us. But even these new young guys that we brought in, Reese Newton, he's a quality player. Liam Schultz, he's really good. Yeah. I think it just adds to what we've got, and we've only really lost Marcus. Yeah. Sean Matthews is maybe coming back, and there's a couple of other guys that were with us last year that we've been talking to, and I think they're going to be coming back as well. So it's enjoyable, mate. It's a good group.
You've been around the Newcastle football for a long time now. Is New FM competition improving year in, year out?
I think it's getting better, but I think the NPL is 50 times better. Yeah. I'm being honest. We'll play Edgy and Charlestown in the trials, and they'll probably smack us, but I think they're getting better, and that's good. This comp's catching up. The ZPL comp's really good. I think all those teams will compete in this comp, the Barrows and Dudleys and that. So it is what it is. people compare it all the time, but I don't think that really matters much.
Yep.
You're in the comp, you play the games, you enjoy football, and try and succeed and develop the young guys.
Yeah. What would be the end goal for Bell Swans in 2018? I guess winning a piece of silverware?
Definitely, but at the end of the day, it's about enjoying the football with a good group of people. Like, your time is worth more than anything, and you've got to be enjoying yourself.
Yep.
Good to win a trophy, but to develop this club again, have another good year on and off the field, so people can see that Belmont-Swansea is a serious football club in UFM.
Yep.
And have a beer after the game with all the clubs, no matter win, lose or draw.
Yep. Well, all the best for 2018, mate. Good luck.
Thanks, mate, and thanks for another year. Appreciate it.
No problem.
You smashed me.